What it do, what it do, what it do. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. Most definitely hit that bell icon. That's the notification bell that will alert you to all content that I will drop that hits my YouTube channel that will hit your devices. Also, hit the thumbs up, the AKA the like button. YouTube appreciate that. S.L.R Media TV will appreciate that. Also, hit the subscribe button. All three helps my channel grow, helps my channel get more views, more new eyes, more new subscribers, and pushes my channel further into the YouTube algorithm to get my channel noticed. It's all about growth. I appreciate everybody who watched my content, support the content. Continue, let's grow this channel. Let's get this channel monetized. Also, I need everybody to go support my second YouTube channel, S.L.R Sports News TV. Once again, S.L.R Sports News TV. Look it up. It'll pull you right on up to it. Go support my second YouTube channel. Great channel, all purpose. Get it in. Let's continue to support the channel, support the movement. Let's monetize both of my channels. Let's get it in. Shout out to the community. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my future subscribers. You see the title. You see the title. Carolina Panthers. So, in Bryce Young we trust. 2024 NFC Championship. Can it be done? Can the Carolina Panthers do it? I know it's a long shot. I know it's like goddamn hitting the Mega Millions. I know it is. But I'm not one of them guys just gonna say just because Atlanta got Kirk. Listen, first of all, let's get this Kirk Cousins shit straight. Ain't no fucking body scared of motherfucking first cousin. Ain't nobody scared of motherfucking Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is not even a top 10 quarterback, but all of a sudden, the Atlanta Falcons get Kirk Cousins. Y'all automatically initiate crown Atlanta Falcons at the NFC South Chair. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I don't get it. I don't get it. Even national media, like, if you're a Carolina Panther fan, you cover the Carolina Panthers. You should always give the Carolina Panthers the benefit of the doubt, regardless of what. I don't give a fuck. We know we're gonna suck this year. I don't give a fuck. But I'm going to say we have a chance. Until you prove me wrong, we have a great chance to win it, the NFC South Championship. I don't want to hear nothing else. I ain't one of the ones gonna cast doubt on my team. You got to show me first. Once you show me, make me a believer, then you know what I'm saying. I may start talking reckless about the team, where the team going, what the trajectory of the team is going to be. But nah, not right now. It's wide open. No fucking body scared of Derek Carr. Nobody scared of motherfucking first cousins. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody scared of motherfucking Baker Mayfield. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, Bryce, like the ultimate pressure is on Bryce Young. If Bryce Young look at the NFC South, this is a very winnable division. So if Bryce can't get it done this year, he can't get it done next year or no year after that. This is the perfect year for the Carolina Panthers to not only win the NFC South Championship, but make a big run in the playoffs. But from reports, from what I'm hearing, shit is not looking good. It's not good. Offense is terrible. Offense is terrible. And listen, you can put praise on the defense all you want right now. But once the regular season start and teams start running that fucking ball down the defense, getting over 120 yards and rushing on this team, yeah, watch how fast y'all turn on it. Exagero, exagero. As I say it again, calm down, trust the process. Calm down and trust the process. Everything will play out accordingly to plan. Trust me. Trust me. I don't want to see Bryce Young be benched. I want to see Bryce Young lose the job on his own. Where they have no other choice. Because I'm gonna tell you this: once you bench him, you can't put him back. You can't bring him back in. You gotta trade him. You gotta trade him. He's one of them type of players, one of them type of quarterbacks that if you bench him, just like Cam Newton, if you bench him, you gotta trade him. He can't play for this team no more. He ain't gonna have it in him no more. Cause he feel like the betrayal was already in. The play was already intact. No, wait, it was just your bad play being a 5'10" quarterback. You understand what I'm saying? You handicap the head coach. We may never know the potential of Dave Canales because of Bryce Young. And then another thing, for the Carolina Panthers, Dave Canales to be that bold to say that Bryce Young may not play in the preseason, Dave Canales, your NFL coaching career with the Carolina Panthers is going to be short lived. You're making mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. I'm telling you now, if you do not play the starters Saturday, and you got this grandiose idea to roll the starters out in week one, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be the biggest clown of the year, and I'm going to give you donkey of the month, the day, and the fucking year, Dave Canales. Bryce Young played in the preseason last year. What the fuck makes him all of a sudden now? You just seen something. You had to see something, right? You had to see something, right? You ain't see shit. You too busy worried about not getting Bryce Young injured. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's why you don't want to play him. You're fucking scared. I'm already pulling your car, Dave Canales. I'm pulling your car, homeboy. See, the other podcasters, they're gonna give you the lead, bro. They're gonna give you that. Nah, I ain't giving you shit because you lost my trust in the draft. I'm giving you no rope at all, homeboy. I'm telling you now, you slip a little banana peel, it's a wrap for you. And there's a lot of banana peels on the motherfucking highway. So you better tread closely. You went and drafted an injured running back. You traded up for an injured running back. You traded up for a wide receiver that only had one good year in college. Not four good years, one good year. You traded up for a wide receiver who does not even know how to run routes. Dave Canales ain't the highest on Xavier to get right now. You understand what I'm saying? Like, keep playing around. Keep playing around. Let the starters not play this Saturday. I'm telling you right now, I'm going. Make sure everybody tune in, smash the like button, hit the notification because once y'all see the starters they play, I want you to think, oh hell, S.L.R. gonna go the fuck off. I can't wait to hear what he got to say. You damn right. You damn right. You damn right. We ain't never seen a first year head coach come in and say my starters are not playing in the preseason. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck you think you are? Who the fuck you think you are? Bryce Young played last year in preseason. He should play this year. I can't wait for Saturday. I can't wait. Carolina Panther Nation, we can't wait. We can't wait. We can't wait. I told you before. I told you this preseason was going to be very interesting. Now it's starting to play out as I say it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We looking bad in training camp. It's going to bleed right on into the season. I can't wait. In Bryce Young, we trust, though. In Bryce Young, we trust. Listen, I am your official biggest troller on YouTube in the Carolina Panther sector. I am the biggest Carolina Panther troller, but I'm very good at it. And I know my football, and I know my team. So, as I say, this is the channel where you want to come to. You want your personality to show. You want to let shit off your fucking chest. You want a nose, hole, bar type of talk. Come and holler at me. I got you. I got the platform for all Carolina Panther fans to pull up and speak your mind. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. You want to vent? You want to let loose? You want to talk that shit? Come and holler at me. Pull up. The link is pinned in the chat. Pull up. Let's get it in. I let all personalities shine. Yeah, for sure. We're going to get it in. We're going to get into this. You know what I'm saying? This old Daver Canales. Daver, not David, not Dave, Daver Canales. Let's get into this shit. He already pissing me off.
We had taken CJ Stroud instead. and that's the reality of it, is that's a part of the pressure that you are talking about because of what we saw CJ Stroud do, the number 2 overall pick, do with the Houston Texans, which was unheard of. Bryce Young's rookie season was pretty normal. Like Trevor Lawrence, who we just talked about, and just got paid, the newest highest paid quarterback in the NFL. He struggled his first year in a very dysfunctional system with a head coach in Urban Meyer that was a disaster. That sounds pretty familiar to what Bryce Young was last year with the relationship with Frank Reich and the head coach. So I'm not as concerned as a lot of people are about Bryce Young. I think he's mentally tough. I think he's got a really good head on his shoulders. I'm not worried about the size. What I am worried about is the roster around him, which, as you alluded to, is going to be better. They went out and got Xavier Legette, who I think is a speedy target out of South Carolina, who's also physical. Thielen will be healthier. And then you get Deontay Johnson as well, another target. But even more importantly, a couple of offensive linemen to bulk up in front of him. And then Jonathan Brooks, who I think may be one of the steals of the draft because he was a second-round pick at running back, but coming off that ACL injury, when he is healthy, I think he'll be a weapon to add to Hubbard in the backfield. I think they'll have him in a much better position to succeed with better talent around him and a coach who has a track record of really succeeding with quarterbacks. So I'm excited for Bryce Young to silence a lot of the critics. I don't know if if I'll be able to dunk on people and say, see, Bryce Young is the quarterback that we thought he was going to be, but I think they'll see their future is okay with Bryce Young.
Listen, thank goodness Danny Cannell is not a head coach and not a GM. You hear what the fuck he just said? Get out of here. Get out of here. You wouldn't listen. You wouldn't even put your life savings on the line and say that the Carolina Panthers are going to win the NFC South Championship. You ain't no way, Danny Cannell. Stop with the bullshit. Like, be real and be honest about your fucking self. I can be honest about my team. I can be honest. It's not looking good. It's not looking good in training camp. It's not looking good in preseason. All miraculous. But now it will be the story of all stories that the Carolina Panthers just been playing horrible through training camp. Offense been playing horrible. Offense playing horrible in preseason. And all of a sudden in week 1, the Carolina Panthers is dropping 30 or 35 with the victory. Wow. Dreams are nightmares. And I am your nightmare. You can believe that. If you think that this offense is going to come out and drop a 30-piece with play action, rollouts, trips, butt sets, not spreading the defense out. I said it before, I said it again. Dreams are nightmares. And I am your nightmare.
Let's move on to the next question here. Bryce Young, is Dave Canales a miracle worker? As you noted, Scott, on the outline, Young is definitely not like the first highly touted rookie quarterback to fall on his face in year 1. So what is the next step for Bryce Young, and what can we get out of training camp to potentially give us those signals and clues?
Yeah, Canales' fingerprints all over the Geno Smith season 2 years ago. And then he had a lot to do with Baker Mayfield. Not that Mayfield had a monster year by any means, but Baker Mayfield was solid last year, got paid as a result, and he did what he wanted to do. He got the ball to Mike Evans, and he had Rachaad White have a good fantasy season. It'd be nice if Chris Godwin could score a touchdown every once in a while. But that was a decent playoff team. They won a playoff game. They beat the snot out of the Eagles, who couldn't do anything right at the end of the season. And Canales was a big part of that. So nobody thought much of Geno Smith a couple of years ago. Baker Mayfield was basically left for fantasy dead a year ago. And with Bryce Young, it's like, look, it's not that this is likely, but it's possible. Josh Allen was really bad his first season. Troy Aikman was really bad his first season. John Elway was really bad his first season. That's 2 Hall of Famers. I think Josh Allen is well on his way. So maybe comparing Bryce Young to those guys is wrong. But
How about
Some
like
guys,
Jared Goff or Tua? Those guys,
Jared,
not
there you
great
go.
first
Two
years.
more great examples. Yes, for sure. And we could play this game all day. You want to go far enough back, Terry Bradshaw. It's just Elway was horrible too. Elway, man, they traded all the chips to get him, and he was so bad. They actually got benched for Steve DeBerg in the middle of his rookie year, and then DeBerg got hurt, and they had to play John Elway, and I think it worked out fine for those guys. But Young, did he play extremely poorly last year? Of course he did. Was he set up to fail? Would anybody have failed? How would CJ Stroud have acquitted himself in this offense? It was so bad for so many different reasons. No skill talent. They've added Deontay Johnson, who I know is a big RP favorite from way back. He has a chance now to at least survive. And it's not so much, again, this is just that the quarterback's the connective tissue, right? We're not necessarily trying to get Bryce Young to improve because we're eager to draft him. Although, if he comes around, maybe becomes a depth piece. That's fine. We want Deontay Johnson to be playable. We want people in this backfield to be playable. And it's not on the script, but, does Jonathan Brooks do anything this summer? When can we expect him back? Who is the starter when he's not there? Chuba Hubbard has been, quasi playable. We expect less from our running back 2 and running back 3s these days. So maybe somebody in that mix can be useful while Brooks is getting healthy. And, Brooks, of course, an interesting dynasty piece. I believe Dave Canales took a job, worst team in the league, an ownership group that's hard to trust. Dave Canales believes in himself. He's at the point now that he thinks he can fix anything. You can total your car, and Dave Canales will come there with his ultimate set of tools, like Spicoli's dad, and say, I can fix it. And he thinks he can fix the Carolina offense. I would love to see him do it. He's 2 for 2 with 2 quarterbacks nobody wanted to touch, so maybe he can do some miracles with Bryce Young. I'm eager to see it because, I'd like to have some Deontay Johnson in my life this year. I'm open to Hubbard. I'm open maybe to Brooks, although I don't like wait and see players. I like to pick up those guys when other people drop them. I don't necessarily like to draft into them in August, but at least there's some hope for the Carolina offense. We didn't have any of that last year.
Yeah, I think it's worth investigating how Dave Canales fixed Geno Smith and fixed Baker Mayfield and how that maps to Bryce Young. With Geno, I think it was just they leaned into what he liked to do, which was deep drop backs in the pocket, play action, and push the ball down the field to 2 receivers that he had a lot of trust in. I think it was more complicated with Mayfield because he was a guy that they kind of just put him back into what he liked to do in college, which is get in the gun, spread things out, and kind of point and shoot, and mostly funnel the ball to Mike Evans. Get the ball to your best receiver, simplify those reads. They also really adjusted Mike Evans' route tree. He ran far fewer 9 routes than he did, which made no sense in that final year with Tom Brady, where Mike Evans run a bunch of go routes and they can't pass protect, and Brady's getting the ball out of his hands in 2 seconds. You can't even have a fade, a go route develop in that amount of time. So they adjust Mike Evans' route tree. They let Baker do things that make him more comfortable. I think that plan, quick strike offense, get the ball out of his hands, kind of spread things out and simplify things to adjust the route tree for your number 1 receiver. I can see Dave Canales doing that with Bryce Young and definitely with Deontay Johnson, who, when they tweaked his role a little bit last year with the Steelers, he had a career best yards per target, yards per route run, the whole thing. So I can see Dave Canales getting this done. A lot of it is just then what's the ceiling for Bryce Young, like you said. I don't know. I mean, if he's the 15th best quarterback in the league next year, that's a huge jump from where he was the year prior. And I think in that situation, Deontay Johnson's going to be a value. I think Jonathan Brooks, when he's healthy, we had a great discussion with Dr. Edwin Porras on the show a couple episodes ago, so people can listen to that if they want kind of more detail on where Brooks could be as a rookie. That he's going to end up being a value, and maybe even a guy like Xavier Legette, or you're going to get some gross Adam Thielen PPR scam type weeks. I think that could be a potential boon there if Bryce Young can simply be fixed to be the 15th best quarterback in the league.
One other thing I want to mention, now Baker Mayfield undersized at 6'1", and Canales was able to make that work. Now Bryce Young, unfortunately, is 5'10", so that brings on extra challenges. And I know this is not the only short quarterback we're going to talk about on this show, because there's another one coming up, but Canales understands some of the different things you need to do because these quarterbacks aren't, they're not growing anymore. They're as tall as they're going to be. So Canales is the type of guy who's creative enough to work around some of those physical limitations and make it playable for his quarterback.
Listen, let's light up for Dave Canales. You got your You got that gas, you got that Zy roll up. Let's light up for Dave Canales. I'm smoking the Dave Canales back because this may be a one and done season for Dave Canales. Let's light up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He has the nerves to not play the starters in preseason with this garbage ass playbook. I'm gonna tell you what the playbook is gonna be. Play action, rollout, bootlegs, something that Bryce is not fucking good at. You understand what I'm saying? Not good at. They're not going to throw the ball down the field. They're not going to push the ball down. They're not going to test the defense. This offense is going to be easy to read by the opposing opponents. Dave Canales is way over his head. And I said before, and I said, who was really running this offense? Is it Brad? Is it Dave Canales? Dave Canales has, listen, he has not came out and directly bona fide and stamped it that this is my offense. They think they're slick. I'm going to avail everything. They think they're slick. You going to end practice? How do you supposed to be a wizard? Geno Smith, allegedly. Baker Mayfield, allegedly. But you can't get it through Bryce. And you had to shut practice down early. Come on, man. What playbook? What playbook? Dave Canales ain't got no fucking playbook. He's head over heels. I told you before, and I'm going to tell you again. David Shednight is coming out. He's coming out the castle. He's coming out the mansion. I'm telling you now. He better get that shit together very, very soon. I'm trying to tell you. You don't think he won't fire motherfucker Dave Canales like he did Frank Wright? Try him. I don't give a fuck about that 6-year deal. He's one of the richest owners in the league. He'll pay that nigga in increments. Get him the fuck out of here. Stop playing, man. Stop.
And what's realistic as far as his timeline to maybe get more opportunities?
He brings a massive receiver, explosive ability. He can make things happen on short passes. He can stretch the field and go get it. My expectation for Xavier, I'm wide open. I'm wide open to how quickly he can really assimilate himself into this offense and pick it up so that he has just kind of a rhythmic flow for what he's doing. And so I don't have any specific numbers or anything like that. I just want him to get better one day at a time. Same message as we just kind of talked about, and I'm open to whatever that looks like.
How have you broken up this camp in terms of, you just shared the first 8 practices to get the install, the timing on what you would like to accomplish over the next few weeks?
Yeah, so the core of our systems, right? Making sure we get those taught. But while we're doing that, we definitely, because time is of the essence, we definitely as a staff have to hone in on where do our players look most comfortable? Where are they playing the fastest? Those runs, those passes, those coverages, those pressures, those are the things we will become. My message to the teams, we will become us at some point in this camp. They'll feel it. They'll feel the comfort. They'll feel the aggression. They'll feel the attack mindset in the things they're comfortable with. So the teaching part, yes, but also we really got to start to hone in on those things that are going to make us who we are.
Dave, you addressed the fans before practice today. Curious your thoughts and feelings on your first training camp practice, also being the first practice at this new practice field with the fans out here.
Oh, it's great. I mean, I wasn't here to experience Wofford, so for me, I've been kind of spoiled that in Seattle and Tampa, and then here we're hosting training camp right in our facility, and I just think about the advantage of it is for our community as well, to be able to come to be around us, creating those moments for our guys, and even just like at the end of practice, bringing them up for 2 last plays, guys. Can we have that reset mentality regardless of what's happening around us? I love the noise. I love the music. I love the fans being here so that they can just lock in and execute and do their job at the highest level at any part of our practice, because we want to bring finish. But it was really cool. It was really cool to address the fans beforehand, to just see the faces, to see the people that are pulling for us, and just to know that, again, what is it going to be all about? It's just getting our football right, you know, and making sure that we're bringing a product every day where we're improving.
Hey, with two more questions. This week, not having pads on yet.
Yeah.
From trench play, what do you want to see from the offensive line? What do you want to see from the pass rush and the defensive front at these first week of practices?
First and foremost, communication. I want to hear them talking more. I heard some good communication today, but that needs to go up a level every day. So as we get our calls, as formations change, the defensive front has to communicate. The back half is tied into that as well. And then offensively, getting our combinations the way they need to be, getting our protections aligned, because if we can start off if you can start the play on the same page, you have a chance to leverage the different plays to be successful. So that communication is really what I'm looking for the big guys up front right now.
I'm just curious what daily evaluation process looks like.
Yeah, so right now what it'll be is the staff's getting together, evaluating the film, making sure that we're correcting our scheme. We bring the players back, and then we'll watch the film together as a group. Then we break up and we start to introduce the next day's install. We walk through it this evening, and then hopefully when we come in the morning, the meetings are shorter, but we're ready to go. The thing we try to sell to our guys is we want to have reviews, not installs. So these are things that we've given the guys to last night to start preparing for the next couple of days. So that's kind of what the evaluation and then of course every evening, you know, the staff just kind of coming together, talking about our roster and just where everybody kind of fits in at on a daily basis.
All right, thank you, Coach. We appreciate it.
Thank you. See ya.
Man, listen. I give by week 6, Dave Canales got a full beard. Oh, like look, full beard. I mean, look lost, just look depressed, and like he ain't slept. I mean, everything. Watch. I'm trying to tell you. Being a head coach in the NFL, your appearance will change within a year, just like being the president of the United States. You see Joe Biden. See how Joe Biden looked 4 years ago to look at Joe Biden now. Joe Biden only know his own name. I'm trying to tell you. I can't wait. This is gonna be it's gonna be a great season. As I say again, trust the process. Trust the process. In Bryce Young, we trust. The link is pinned in the chat. Any Carolina Panther fans want to pull up. Pull up. Let's talk about it. I got a little time for you. Let's talk about it. What we gonna do? I mean, time is ticking. The regular season is about to start. A couple weeks. Ooh, I tell you, man, I love this. I love this. Trying to tell you, just listen. Don't panic. Just trust the process. If S.L.R tell you trust the process, just trust it. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it out on your significant loved ones just because we're trash. It's okay. Once we dress Shador Sanders, everything will change in due time. Hit the like button. Make sure you hit the notifications. Hit the subscribe button. The Cash App is pinned in at the bottom of the ticker. All contributions go straight to the channel. Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Because I'm going to need it. Because, listen, I'm going to have to console a lot of you. I know y'all going to come on here crying like, why, what's going on? I'm going to have to break it down to you so you can understand what's going on. But as again, it's going to lead up to me saying it again. Trust the process. We're going to be all right.
Thanks for hanging out with me after a pretty spirited practice. You look like you have been working. You claim to like the heat. Is that for real?
Yeah, man. I think camp is what it is. I mean, it's one of those things where you just got to go get it. And these 4 weeks is just supposed to be hell, to be honest.
Yeah. Is that, look, every team goes through training camp, and I get it, but obviously it has not been a great couple years. Last year was rough for you guys. Did this team need a little bit of that?
Yeah, I think so, man. We came out here and we're just working, man. Just working. And the good thing about it is everybody's up-spirited, doing the work, from the ones to the threes. It doesn't matter. Nobody's complaining. Just taking care of our bodies and getting back out here the next day and going back to work.
We're talking to Robert Hunt. He was talking about how strong you are and called you an ox, which I think is a compliment. It's a very nice thing to say. He is one of the bigger ticket free agent items. You guys have kind of rebuilt this roster, not just specifically to him, but what have you thought about, as obviously the new coaching staff come in and infusion of a lot of new players, a little different offensive line. What have you thought?
Oh, man, I love it. Robert is a great opponent to go against every single day. He's a big fellow himself.
He's pretty large.
So, bringing in him, Damian, to go with Austin, freaking Timo, Icky.
Yep.
I mean, they spend a lot of money rebuilding the offensive line and getting stronger and bigger up front. So I'm excited for that. And also behind them, man, having depth come in because, we want everybody to make 17 games. So those guys that's in the second role to step up and be able to make positive plays for us, that's important.
You have been here a number of years. You're locked in for a number of years, kind of one of the elder statesmen here. It has obviously been a difficult time to be a Panther. Certainly some ups and downs and plenty of downs. What is it about this new coaching staff that gives you some optimism that this could be it?
Oh, man, the consistency they come in here every single day. It doesn't matter if the offense had a bad day, defense had a bad day. The constant challenge for us to come out here and be able to just go to work and, dominate one another. I mean, that's it, man. At the end of the day, it's about who dominates and wins the day out here. I mean, treating everything like game situations, and we're just going at it.
One of the changes that was not made, you still have the same defensive coordinator in Ejiro Evero, one of the really bright young minds in the NFL. I think it was pretty obvious that anyone who came in would want to keep him as a coordinator. We see the kind of defense he has. You see the kind of man he is. Tell me why he's risen in the coaching ranks like he has.
Man, Coach, he's a great man. His staff, great guys. I mean, just, like I was telling somebody the other day, it's the first time I had the same D-line coach in 5 years.
Get out of here.
In the second year. So having Ty to watch back and, being able to work and, just kind of, I know what those guys expect of me. It isn't me trying to figure out a new system or me trying to play, how they want me to. They give me the opportunity to be able to play and be myself. So, I mean, that's been the best thing about being under E and Wash and, the whole staff, man, just, they give us the freedom to be able to go make plays.
Last thing for me, and I appreciate this, we all see, obviously, Bryce on the field and saw plenty last year. You see him in the locker room. What is it about him that I think most people don't know?
I mean, everybody talks about his size, man, but he wasn't a Heisman Trophy winner for nothing. I mean, he wasn't the #1 overall pick for nothing. I mean, he's got a resume. He's got a resume behind him, and, I think when he gets out here every single day, man, I think last year, I don't think people realize, but not many people play quarterback in the NFL. It's not the easiest job, and also getting hit while doing so, it doesn't make it any better. So, I mean, for him to be able to come out here and it's like he's flipped the switch this year. He got in here from day one of Coach Canales being here, and they were just in there working, man.
Yeah.
In there working, whether it be him in the gym or just when we got the OTAs, learning the playbook, man. I mean, the cat's been in working. He's first one in, last one to leave. He's one of those guys that just works. And I think people take that away from him. And the conversation about his size, I mean, if he couldn't do it, they wouldn't have drafted him, if we're being honest. So, I mean, you got a guy that's out here dedicating himself to the game and going to work.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for the time. Good luck the rest of training camp. We'll send it back to you guys.
Appreciate it.
Derek Big Grizzly Brown, you're one of my favorite players on the team. I think you're one of the franchise players on the team. But are you the face of the franchise? No, you're not. Bryce Young is the face of the franchise. But let me tell you something, Derek Brown. No Diddy. Pause. But it is the size. He's not the prototypical NFL quarterback. If it wouldn't be for David Suge Knight Tepper and maybe the Houston Texans organization, there was the only two teams that was going to draft Bryce Young, number one. And that's facts. Houston could say that no, they were able to see their Stroud the whole time. No, the fuck it wasn't. No, it wasn't. If they would have had the number one pick, it would have been Bryce Young. Bottom line. So he's 5'10". You just clearly just seen him. We just seen him. He over here. He's not throwing off. He jump throwing. He's jump shooting with the football. You don't see Josh Allen them jump shooting. I guarantee you won't even see Kyler Murray jump shooting. He might be your boy, Derek Brown. He might be your boy. You might be buddy. Maybe I don't went bowling together. Maybe you don't walk. Maybe you went to Cali. Y'all went to Malibu. Y'all ate at Nobo's. But you got to be real with yourself. He's limited. He's not tall enough. He don't have the arm strength. Now, if he'd had the arm strength like Kyler Murray, that'd be different. But he does not have it. Hey, but you know, S.L.R, you know what I'm saying? Who they talking about? Who they talking about? Russell Wilson. Is Drew Brees. They were successful. First of all, Drew Brees and Russell Wilson is taller than Bryce Young. But y'all want to compare them as the same size to cover up to baby Bryce, giving him an excuse. Look it up. Drew Brees and Russell Wilson is taller than Bryce Young. There ain't no excuses. You can run, but you can't hide. Time is ticking. Tick tock, tick tock. There's going to be no more excuses. Dave Canales. It's put up or shut up. You're on the hot seat. You're on S.L.R hot seat. Yeah. That motherfucker, you flaming. It's hot. I know. Touch the seat. Yeah, this is not heated seats. Nah. It's the fire is building up. I think you smell the stench a little bit. Yeah. Stop playing. You'll go down just like Frank Wright. Oh, Frankie. But trust me. David Tepper changed your life. He gave you a little bit of generational money. He changed your life. You straight. Even if he fires you, you good. But I believe if it doesn't work here, it's not going to work anywhere else, because I'm pretty sure organizations have seen and they already know that this head coach don't even know what the fuck he's doing. And it starts with the draft, with Dan Morgan making stupid, idiotic mistakes, listening to Brent Tillis. Understand this. Brent Tillis had his hands all in this draft. Yeah. We wasn't willing and dealing like that. Carolina Panthers hardly ever willed and deal and trade up twice in the draft in one night. No, that's not the Carolina Panthers. That's Brent Tillis. That's Dan Morgan. Don't know what the fuck he doing. Agreeing with Brent Tillis. That's Dave Canales agreeing with Brent Tillis. Stupid shit. I'm gonna call three of y'all the Three Stooges: Dan Morgan, Brent Tillis, and Dave Canales. All three of y'all are the fucking Three Stooges. Until you can show me a NFC South championship, a NFC conference championship, and a Super Bowl, you're just the Three Stooges in my eyes. Y'all ain't fooling me. Y'all ain't fool the other podcasters and fans and tricking them to believing that everything is gonna be okay. You got them over here begging for the starters to play. Like, man, you know how sometimes when you just ready to get this season on over with so you can get to 2026. Were we able to have a chance to get Arch Manning? Because if we don't get Shador, we probably get Travis Hunter. You know, everybody talking about, oh, Dion ain't gonna let that happen. Dion ain't gonna let that happen. Dion gonna shut the fuck up. That's what he gonna do. Dion gonna sit his ass down in Colorado, try to figure out how to get a national championship. Stay out of NFL business. Unless you want to be a head coach, you cannot dictate where Shador Sanders is going because we have the number one pick. He's coming to us if we don't take Travis Hunter. So for that, I'm not worried about primetime Deion Sanders. We're not worried about that shit. What you asking Jerry Jones to do? You asking Jerry Jones to tank so you can get Shador. That's gonna be obvious. That's gonna be obvious. You cannot deliberately tank in the NFL. That's how they got it set up. Where if you do that, you might not even get the number one pick because you're gonna get that pick forfeit and you're gonna get fined. So stop playing. You gotta be competitive. I don't give a damn if you go over 17. If you're competitive, that's different. Say it before, I say it again. Put up or shut up. Playoffs or bust. Carolina Panthers got a big decision coming up tomorrow. Will Dave Canales come out and say that the starters will be playing at least 2 series Saturday? Because the pressure is on for him to play the starters. And if he don't play the starters, he basically telling us that the team is good, that the offense is installed. We'll see you Monday. We're gonna see, Dave. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, so you'll be alert all content that drop my channel that will hit your devices. Also, I need everybody to go subscribe to my second YouTube channel, S.L.R Sports News TV. Putting that work in. We in here. Let's monetize both channels, build this community. Most definitely. And once I get my chat built up, oh man, yo, we're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be a lot. Money, prizes. Yeah, get it in. I'm looking for moderators. Hit me up. Let me know you want to be a mod. I'm giving the first 10 wrenches free. After the first 10, the wrenches will be $50. Got to get in when you fit in, because once this channel blows up and blows up, because we going global with this. Once it blows up, hey, you're gonna have to pay your way to get in to be a member. So if you're smart, I'm giving 10 free game, free bands. After that, don't you can't say I didn't ever give you nothing. Hey, get in where you fit in. For the first 10, shit. And you stay loyal to the game, shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dinner on me. You ain't got to use your EBT card. You ain't even got to spend your own money. Dinner be on me. Yeah. We're gonna change it up. We're gonna do things different on this channel right here. Yeah, that's what we all about. This channel is for the voice of the voiceless. It's for the people. This is a channel where you can come on, speak your mind. You understand what I'm saying? Certain channels where you listen to your favorite part, you can't go on there and really talk and speak your mind the way you want to. Nah, good. You ain't got to worry about that over here. Yeah, it's my show. Speak your mind, show your personality. Yeah, that's what we do over here. We stand on business. We stand on business over here. I ain't sponsored by nobody. I am the sponsor. I run my own shit so I can say what I want, when I want, how I want it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, we ain't worrying about that. You hit the cash app, show your support. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not a super chat guy, even once I get monetized. You know what I'm saying? Super chats, they all right, but you got to know the YouTube game. You want to show love, super chat that cash app. That's what you do. Super chat that cash out. You put the $ all caps SRED 40. That's what you do. Show love there. Spend your $1.99, your $2.99, your $5.99s, and $10.99s up on that cash app. That's what we do. Most definitely. We're gonna get it in. But trust the process. Embrace your own we trust. It's gonna be okay. Most definitely gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be cool. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Any questions you want to ask, I'm here for it. That's why I always put the link in the chat so you can pull up and let's talk about it. Even if you're not a Carolina Panther fan, you're an NFL fan or whatever. You like sports. You like what I talk about. Like, pull up. Let's talk about it. Very informative of all NFL teams. Yeah. Don't get it twisted just because I'm a Carolina Panther fan. I'm an NFL fan all the way through and through. And trust me, I'm watching all the games. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I'm watching all the games. I'm not limited to 2 games. I can watch all the games. Any team that plays on Sunday. Yeah, no problem. Bing, 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 bing. Boo! Yeah, we in the motherfucking building. Yeah, you can call me. You gonna call me the new Stephen A. on YouTube. Yeah, that's gonna be me. Yeah, but still, I'm gonna be thorough with it. You know what I'm saying? Cold, calculated. You know what I'm saying? No mercy. No. I I don't pity the fool. We don't care about your feelings over here. You gotta be tough when you come on this channel over here. Can't be a weak. Can't be a weak link. You got to go to the other podcasters that's gonna take you. You can do that all day. You can do that all day. You can talk on your green screen, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we want nothing but the truth, the realness over here. That's all. That's all my ears can adapt to. So as I say again, I don't have the biggest Carolina Panthers platform right now, but trust me, I'm coming. I'm growing this. Oh yeah, I'm coming. Oh, for sure. I stay in the gym. I stay practicing. Trust me. When I'm not posting nothing, there's still no days off for me because I'm always crafting something. People think this YouTube shit is easy. This shit is not easy. It's hard work and dedication. Understand what I'm saying? I'm running 2 channels. Some people's running 3, 4 channels, maybe 5. Ain't no way. Unless I got me a team. Unless I got me a team, I'm doing it all by myself. So managing 1 channel is hard. Managing 2 channels is even hard. And particularly, and both channels are not the same. Because you got to give something for everybody. I'm a one-stop shop. This is your bodega, your Walmart, your Sam's Club. This, hey, your convenience store. Yeah, your drive-through. Yeah, I got everything you need. Everything you need. For sure, for sure. Yeah, we in the building. S.L.R Media TV, we in the building. S.L.R Sports News TV, we in the building. Support the channel, support the movement. Let's grow this community. Let's monetize this shit. Let's get it popping. Yeah. Everything's gonna go on the up and up. Everything is gonna get better. The production, the sounds, everything. Yeah. Thanks to the community. Yeah. We on the up and up. So don't worry, it's all good. Give to the crap to this. Hey, and on top of that, if you wanna know how to build your channel, you wanna know how to get them first 50 subscribers, them 100 subscribers in a month or less. Well, I won't say a month, just give and take. I say 60 days. I put a cap on it. Yeah, 60 days. I can get your channel up and popping and get you 50 to 100 subscribers in 60 days. Trust me. It take people 3 to 6 months to get 100 subscribers. I got the formula to get it in 60, and you'll be on live. See, it's keys to the thing. You got to know how to build your watch hours, all of that. Yeah, hit the cash app. Hey, information is not free, but if you want to get your channel popping, you most definitely can. And I'm looking for people. So if you want a channel, you want it to grow, you can come under the S.L.R Media brand. Yeah. For sure. You want your own podcast? Yeah. I got 2 slots for you on this channel. And I got the hours where, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get you popping up and running on the S.L.R Media TV. This is a brand. Not only is this a channel, but this is the brand. We're going global. We ain't domestic. We global with this. Yeah, for sure. So, like I said, once again, need everybody to tune in tomorrow. We're going live. Most definitely. Get it in and pop it. We're going to talk about the Carolina Panthers. I got a whole lot of other shit going on. I'm most definitely, matter of fact, when I get off here, I may drop another live. Yeah, straight like that. But it won't be about this, though. All my subscribers, wherever I drop live, anything that I drop on YouTube, great content. So support everything that I do. Most definitely. The content will continue to come and roll in. And as I say again, Trust the process. In Bryce Young, we trust. Tap in. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. You know what to do. Hit that damn subscribe button. Smash the like button. Tell everybody about S.L.R Media. Tune me in. This is like word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? Spread this channel like wildfire. Let's get it. Carolina Panthers, Carolina Panther Nation. Keep pounding. Trust the process. In Bryce Young, we trust.